Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the WWE Elite Collection Legends 19 Undertaker figure from Mattel. I am down for pretty much any pre-American badass version of Undertaker in figure form. So the question is, how does this rate? Well, let's talk about that. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks pretty good, and by and large, this is pretty much the elite version of the Ultimate Edition 11 Undertaker we got. Obviously, slightly different eras. I mean, obviously, like Ministry of Darkness era, and probably just before that. And but the ring gear is the same. Actually, a lot of the sculpt here is actually the same as this Ultimate Edition, especially here with the legs. As you can see, there's kind of lost a little bit of definition there with the mold. So I'm assuming this has been used a few times. Different boots, and the upper gear is the same, but obviously different mold because the Ultimate Edition body. This is an elite body. But so as you can see, paint details are also kind of lacking. There's no paint on the buckles whatsoever. Pretty much no paint on the body proper. Just all black plastic. And I mean, it works, especially if you're just keeping him in the entrance gear. But yeah, overall, I mean, the sculpt is good, definitely good. And we got nice tampos here for the tattoos, and we got the MMA gloves, etc. But yeah, so there's that. And then the face. Really nice sculpt going on here. I mean, obviously reads as the Undertaker, definitely not a face scan. So I'm assuming this was used on an earlier Undertaker figure. But overall, like, definitely looks good, especially, with the hat on and everything like that. So yeah, really cool. We got the brown hair here as opposed to black hair when he was getting closer to the Ministry of Darkness look. But yeah, overall, definitely a good looking figure, but they definitely cut some corners here, especially when it came to paint. Some pretty good accessories, so let's jump right in. And for hands, right out of the box, we do get a pair of fists, and then alternate hands, we get a pair of our requisite C-grips. Then we get some entrance gear, and first off, we get the entrance jacket, and this looks good. We actually get the touches of silver paint here for the buckles, which is very, very nice. Pretty much get the feeling that this figure was meant to be pretty much displayed with the entrance gear, and that's fine by me because that's pretty much how I'll be displaying him. And then we get the entrance hat, and he didn't have this for long as part of the the Undertaker character, but nice sculpt going on here. We can see the wings sculpted in here at the front as the light catches it, and we get that silver circle right in the middle, done very nice and clean. And hat just kind of fits directly on his head. So yeah, that'll do it for accessories. Articulation balance here, definitely nice. As you can see, we can hold a freestanding kick. This did take a while to get into though. But yeah, pretty much everything we'd expect from a modern elite figure. So we have our barbell joint in the head, so we can definitely look down. We can look up okay, though we're definitely running into the hair. You can see there's a lot of room under that head sculpt as well. So they definitely give you that. Tons of tilt because of all that room. Then we come to the arms. We are hinge and swivel. We come up to a T. We do have bicep swivel. We have double jointed elbows hidden underneath those elbow pads, but they're so bulky, we're pretty much only getting 90. We are swivel and hinge at the wrists, all horizontal. We have our standard ab crunch. So here's our neutral, coming up just a little bit. Nice arch back though. And then we get our swivel at the waist, come to the hips. Not full splits, but definitely very, very nice. Our front kick is definitely nice, almost 90, not quite. We do have thigh swivel, do have double jointed knees, bringing us to there. We have boot swivel. We have that crazy, crazy point we get from these joints. That inhuman forward we get from these joints. Actually, that's not inhuman, that's pretty much normal. And then we get the tiniest bit of rocker. So that's articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with some other Undertaker figures, with some other WWE figures, with some other wrestling lines, with some Hasbro and some Mattel, with some imports, with some monsters. Finally, with articulated icons, Oni and yours truly in human form as a Valorous Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the WWE Elite Collection Legends 19 Undertaker figure from Mattel is that this is a pretty cool figure. Definitely lacking in some details, especially the lack of paint is very noticeable. I think most people are probably going to display this with the entrance gear. That was certainly a draw for me. But you know, if that's not the case, then this might be an easy pass, especially if you have the Ultimate Edition 11 Undertaker, which is again the same ring gear, different head sculpts naturally, but you know, pretty much the same like ring gear Undertaker. So I guess that's up to you. But the catch here is that it's this line, the Legends are Target exclusives, and this is currently on clearance if it's still even on shelves. I'm a little late with this review, but you know, you can probably find this from between $5 to $10 depending on your local Target. So yeah, no, definitely worth tracking down, certainly for that price. And yeah, so I guess, you know, get it if you want it. If not, then easy pass. But I'll have a link in the description below if I can find the landing page on Target's website. Beyond that, I just hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining. If you did, I hope to see you back here again, because I do multiple reviews a week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So if any of that interests you, come on back. Let's talk some more toys, have some more fun. But ultimately, I hope you're well. I hope that all of your toy dreams come true. And most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.